And let's get another caller on for you. Here's Claire Robertson, who lives in Oxford. Claire, you're from the organisation End Sewage Pollution. Your question for Anneliese, please.
Good morning, Anneliese. My question is about our rivers. Last year, across the UK, water companies discharged raw, untreated sewage into rivers 200,000 times for over 1.5 million hours across England. And in the Upper Thames region, this occurred 1,300 times for over 17,000 hours. So raw sewage is harmful to people and also wildlife and ecosystems. And people in Oxford regularly use the river for swimming and rowing and kayaking and paddleboarding. And more people have taken to the river than ever this year due to lockdown. So I was wondering if you're planning on the 15th of January to support the Inland Waters Sewage Bill, which Parliament is debating, which would make the dumping of sewage in rivers illegal and require water companies to publicly report on where and when sewage is discharging.
Are you going to support the Inland Sewage Waters Bill, Anneliese?
Yes, so we already have, as the Labour Party, we think it's really important. I mean, that piece of legislation, it was what's called a private members bill. So it's put forward by a Conservative MP. We supported it. We're really concerned that actually, even under existing legislation, water companies should not be discharging raw sewage unless in very, very exceptional circumstances. But obviously the extent, just as Claire said, it clearly indicates this isn't just happening exceptionally, it's happening in a routine way. So we'll be supporting that bill, but we also want to try and get the Environment Bill amended. Well, we tried to do that before. We thought that was another route of trying to push this through, to try and have a much, much stronger legal system here, because really water companies should not be discharging the amounts of raw sewage that they are into our waterways. And, I see, I live very close to one of the rivers in Oxford. I see lots of people wild swimming, for example, and that kind of thing. And it really is very unsafe for them, for all of our kind of local ecology and the wildlife that's associated with our rivers. So it's really got to be stopped.
Thank you for that one, Claire. Thank you as well. More questions coming up in just a second for Anneliese. You've only got another 15 minutes if you wanted to get on. This is where the phones go crazy always in the last